as of recently, we've had a lot of problems with our Dometic 12-volt refrigerator.
Yeah.
And that sucks because it was $1,800.
Right.
And it's out of warranty.
Right. We've had it over a year and a half now, and the warranty was 1 year. Go figure.
So we have a backup.
Had to get a backup plan, and ta-da!
We got this from Iceco. It's an ALP55. It's a 12-volt cooler or car fridge, whatever you want to call it. It's portable.
Yeah, portable cooler, freezer, fridge, etc. And we kind of wanted to have something portable as a backup.
You can get this in silver or in black. They use a C-cup compressor, which is actually a very, very good compressor. There are cheaper variations of 12-volt refrigerators, but you will not get a C-cup compressor. It weighs just under 55 pounds, and the cooling range is from -4 Fahrenheit to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It'll run off of 12-volt DC or 110 volts AC. The quality of this is actually very, very good. Look at these latches. They're very clicky latches.
Yeah, those sound extremely solid.
Yeah, and then the lid opens up like this. You've got baskets in here. This is separated by whether you want to use 1/2 as a freezer and 1/2 as a refrigerator. It can be either or you can do both sides freezer or both sides refrigerator. Whatever you need to do with it.
Okay.
You can even take this divider out of the middle, and then you've got all that room.
Oh, that's very convenient, because if you only wanted to use the whole bin for only frozen or only refrigerator.
Let's say you just wanted to load it up with beer.
Oh yeah, now you're talking. Now you're talking. It's my kind of fridge.
So I like that you can take the divider out.
Yeah, I like that you get the options. It's not like, if I were to see this and it had this and it was non-removable, it'd be a whole lot more, like, I wouldn't like it as much.
Right. And you can see, like, you do lose some space on this side, but that's where all of the, the compressor and everything is located.
Right. And you can still set stuff on top of that, right?
You absolutely could, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's lights on both sides, which once we power it up, we'll show you.
You'll be able to see all the cool light features.
Yeah, it's got a really good seal around the top of the door.
Yeah. I mean, it does seem like it's constructed really, really well.
Look at this.
Oh, dang. I did not know it did that.
And
why is that so amazing?
I don't know. Like we said, it's just under 55 pounds. So just the way it is, I can lift it, move around, no problem. If you load it up with stuff, you might want 2 people.
Yeah, especially if you're going to take it outside of your RV, or if you're at like, the beach or something, or you take a power station with you to power it up, you're gonna want 2 people just to move her around when it's full up with beer.
And it's got springy handles.
Okay. They spring back down. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Very nice. It's got little bumpers on it too. See.
Yep.
So far, I'm impressed. I like it.
I do. I really like this. On this side, you got your DC power hookup, got your AC power hookup, and you've got 2 USB ports.
Oh, okay.
So you can charge your phone off of it if you'd like. On the opposite side, you've got DC connection. So you got DC connection on both ends, whatever end is more convenient for you. And 2 more USB ports.
Okay, I like that. I like that you have these options on both sides.
You get both cables. This is the DC cable for use like in your car. And then you got the AC cable. We're gonna run it off of DC power, off of our power station. And we're gonna see how long it takes to cool down and how much power it uses to cool it down.
Okay, that's a good test.
We're at 100% charge. And I'm just gonna plug this into the DC output.
Turn on the DC.
And
cool.
fridge comes on. And like I said, you got the DC input on both sides of this. I chose to use the one back here.
Okay. Let's open it up and, oh.
I like the display. Even though it's monochrome, it's easy to read.
It's got you a blue light.
And open it up.
There's the light there.
Yep.
And a light on the other side.
I can hear the compressor running.
I still love
But
that.
it's so quiet. Let me see if I can put my microphone by it. You can barely hear it.
Yeah, it is very quiet.
This shows it's 53 degrees and 42 degrees inside the cooler right now. And you can see this tells you which side is which. This is pretty easy to use, but if you'd like, you can download the app.
There's always an app for
There's
that.
always an app. So again, you can see it's at the left side 53, right side 42. You go into the settings, it says the left side, we got it set to 36 degrees, and the right side is set to 0 degrees. And you can run it in Eco or Max. I'm running it in Max because I want to see how much power it uses and how quickly it gets cooled down.
Yeah.
If we look at the Bluetti, you can see right now it's using 42 watts.
Okay. It says it can go 99.9 hours doing what it's doing right now.
Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these 2 thermometers in here. One on the freezer side, one on the fridge side.
And now we wait. Yeah, you don't even have to shut it. That's still one of my favorite things. It's the little things.
The compressor definitely kicked in. It's running 87 watts, 86 now, and it says it'll run for, it was 23, now 21 hours. Once the compressor gets it cooled down, the compressor will stop running.
Right. It'll run.
We may just let this run all night after it cools down.
Yeah, we might stock it full of some stuff and just see how it does. See how both of these do to keep her going.
We've been keeping an eye on the app to watch the temperature. Currently at 35 and 0. So half hour, 30 minutes, not bad.
Yeah.
And the Bluetti's at 98% and it's 0 watts. So it's down to temperature, so it quit running.
Right.
Let's check our thermometers, yes.
Okay,
This
see.
is the freezer side.
It says 0. Let's get it to focus. There we go.
There's
0.
that one. And the fridge side.
It looks like it's at 30.
Yeah, about 29 or 30. It's sitting right on the very, very bottom, though. I'm sure if we hung it
Yeah.
like that, you might get a little bit different reading. But it's at temperature. So, let's put some stuff in here.
Let's fill her up. Oh, every time.
I want to freeze some ice cream.
Okay.
And I got some burgers and put it in the refrigerator.
All right.
And we got room, so maybe we'll throw some beer in here.
Yeah. We need some beer for this ice cream and burger day.
And we're just gonna let this run all night and see if our food goes bad.
Yeah, let's hope not, because
Now I know this is already frozen, but we're gonna throw some bacon in here too. It has been 24 hours,
Yep.
thanks to the magic of editing.
Here we are.
So we'll check this first, see how much power it uses. 79%.
Okay.
I didn't notice it, the cooler running like a whole lot.
Right.
I didn't notice it pulling a whole lot of power. Usually the DC output was anywhere from like 34, 35 to 45 watts. Sometimes they get up to like 80, 90. I think that's when the compressor's kicking in, but then it would, calm down again.
Right.
So let's open it up. Let's
I mean, it says
see.
it's at temperature still, so.
Fridge, about 34 degrees on the fridge. Beer's nice and cold. It's not frozen.
That's good, because I don't like frozen beer.
The bacon, it is frozen.
Rock hard. And
0
it's
degrees. But the most important part is this right here.
ice
I'm gonna
cream.
have to get out a spoon.
Oh, you gotta do the taste test to make
Yeah.
sure it's,
I gotta make sure.
in the name of science.
The things I do for you guys.
All right.
It looks good. It doesn't
does.
look like it melted at all.
No, it looks actually really good.
Should I scrape it off the lid first?
Good ice cream.
I approve.
There you have it, folks. Got the ice cream frozen. Oh, you know what? In the name of science.
Better open a beer.
Perfect. Nice ice cold,
But
not
not frozen.
frozen. No, it's perfect.
I I didn't think I'd like this as much as I do, but
I like that it does both. It's so cool.
no, I can't stop. See what you've done?
Oh yeah, it's my fault.
Something to note. This cooler has a max and an eco setting. And
Right.
it ran on max for that 24 hours, and that's 79%.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. It was a good test of both the power station and the cooler, because the cooler got down to temperature in like half hour on the max.
I'm wondering if we put it in eco, how much difference it would make.
Right, I guess that's a good question.
An example of, I don't want to say how small this is because it's not tiny,
Yeah.
but this is a 2-door Jeep.
Right.
And there will be plenty of room.
Oh yeah. And can you open it?
Yeah, so you can even open it up in here.
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah, well, it
Reach
goes
in
almost all the
there.
way up.
You can grab all your snacks, your ice cream, your beer, your kids' drinks, or whatever you
Bet
have.
we could even turn it
Turn
sideways.
it sideways.
And because Jeeps are awesome, you have a 12-volt outlet right here.
Yep. That's on all the time.
Yeah.
So,
So you could plug this in.
That would
Now I
be-
wouldn't say let this run for a week without starting your Jeep,
right.
but you can power it while you drive down the road. And
Yeah. And if you're like just having like a couple hour like picnic or a beach day or something like, or a sporting event, kids sporting event game, then, you know, it would be nice to have your own refreshments.
it fits perfect this way too.
Yeah. It works. Yeah, there's plenty of room to reach in, grab what you need. And that soft close, slow lid is so awesome.
We could probably fit 2 in here.
You probably could, but I'm good with just the one.
Now, if you guys are interested in not just this model, but any model made by Iceco, they gave us a discount code for 12%.
Oh,
And it's super easy. It says Wagners 12.
and I'll put that right there on the screen.
Link in the description. If you have any questions, let us know. If we have any problems with this, we will do an update video.
Right, because just like everything else, you need to have an update to let everyone know how's it going, do we still recommend it, etc.
And we'll probably do an update video regardless, because we don't want to only report if there's problems, we'll report if it's good too.
Right, exactly. So, overall, from what I've seen and what we've used for the past handful of days, I like it.
I like it a lot.
Motorhome is hooked up to the Jeep.
We're ready to get out of here,
Yep.
but this is like our new favorite toy. We brought along the Iceco cooler. We're using the small AC60 Duetti, and see it's at temperature because it's 0 watts.
Yeah.
Now in here, we were able to pack in
Whoa.
2 bottles of champagne, 6 bottles of wine, and 30 cans of beer. And there is still some room like up on the
Yeah.
shelf here.
I'm surprised you didn't pack some ice cream in there.
I was tempted. Now something that I noticed, I guess I wasn't completely aware of, is you have this divider because you can run the cooler as 1/2 freezer, 1/2 fridge. Well, I wanted it to just be all fridge, so I just pulled this out and it knew it was just a single zone.
Really?
Yes. I didn't have to change any settings or anything. I just set the temperature, which I set to 32 because we like ice cold beer,
Yes.
and just latched the lid and away we went. In about 20 minutes, it went from 52 degrees or so, because it was just sitting in the garage,
Yep.
down to 32.
That's insane.
Yes.
It was very, very quick, and this little power station barely working.
Yeah.
I mean, it's working excellent. That's what I mean by that. Not that it's barely working.
Yeah, it's not breaking a sweat.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. So now,
Off we go.
off we go. Let's hit the road.
Using the app for the Iceco. From the driver's seat, from the front seats, we can connect via Bluetooth to the cooler
Yeah.
and see what the temperature is and the voltage.
Nice.